told you that Singapore's largest new HDB town isn't just another housing estate, but a Car-Lite, smart forest town designed entirely from scratch for the future. And this transformation is happening right in Tengah, in the western region of Singapore, a place that many people used to associate with nothing much going on. Welcome back to our transformation series, and today in this episode we're diving deep into Tengah, what's being built, how the town will evolve over the next decade, and most importantly, what this means for homeowners and buyers. But before we begin, if you want to stay ahead of Singapore's property market, make sure you like this video, share it with someone house hunting, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming transformation episodes. In our introduction episode, we talk about how transformation typically happen in 3 key phases. Let's do a quick refresher. Phase 1, the announcement, the long-term phase. This is where plans are unveiled, but the area is still largely undeveloped. Prices tend to be more accessible because the vision hasn't fully materialized yet. Phase 2, the completion, the mid-term phase. This is when MRT stations open, town centers come alive, amenities are operational, and demand starts to rise quickly. Phase 3, the infrastructure and maturity, the short-term phase. Homes are completed, communities are established, and the town reaches full livability. Prices stabilize, but often at a premium due to convenience and reputation. So, in Tengah, which phase of the transformation are we currently in? I would say Tengah is transitioning from phase 1 into phase 2, and this is where things start to get interesting. So, a bit of background on Tengah. What is Tengah? Tengah is Singapore's first entirely new HDB town since Punggol, spanning around 700 hectares. Do you know how big 700 hectares is? It's about the size of Bishan, Toa Payoh, and Ang Mo Kio combined, so it's huge. Historically, this area was part of forest land and military training grounds, which is why Tengah has been planned very differently from older towns. Instead of clearing everything and building upwards, URA and HDB took a bold approach, built a town around nature but not over it. That's how Tengah becomes Singapore's first forest town. Now, what's in the pipeline for Tengah? Over the next 20 to 30 years, Tengah is planned to house around 42,000 homes, 30,000 public and 12,000 private homes, supporting a population of about 150,000 residents. And do you know that 50% of the public housing has already been completed? Let's break down what makes Tengah special. First, Singapore's first car-free town centre. This is a big one. Tengah Town Centre will be completely car-free on the surface with roads and car park built underground. This means safer streets, quieter neighbourhood, more space for walking, cycling and community activity. Think of it as a modern kampong concept, but redesigned for city living. Next, smart and sustainable living. Tengah is also Singapore's first smart-enabled HDB town. Smart energy management system, centralized cooling for selected developments, pneumatic waste conveyance system, and this means no more rubbish chute smell. Solar panels on rooftop. This is sustainability built into the master plan. 5 distinct districts. Tengah is made up of 5 precincts, each with its own identity. Plantation District, where you can find Plantation Mall, the 2 sold-out ECs, Noble Place and Auto Place, as well as Pioneer Primary School. And this district is served by the Tengah Park MRT. Garden District houses 7,000 HDB, the Kupang Grand EC which just TOP last year, and most importantly, this is also where the new mixed development will be. So this new development will house 860 units with commercial units on the first floor and Hongkar MRT just right beside. Park District. This is the hub of Tengah, where the first car-free town centre will be. We'll be looking at about 10,000 HDBs in this area, followed by the Brickland District and Forest Hill District. So each district has its own green spaces, schools and amenities, but all are connected through green corridors and cycling paths. Connectivity is often a concern when it comes to new towns, and Tengah addresses this head-on. Apart from the bus interchange, by the early 2030s, Tengah will be served by Jurong Regional Line, with multiple stations such as Tengah Park, Tengah Plantation, and Bukit Batok West. This fully aligns with Tengah Car-Lite vision, and residents can commute without relying heavily on cars. Now, let's look at how Tengah is rolling out. Here's a simplified timeline for you. So 2018 to 2020, first Tengah PTO launches in the first phase. 2023 to 2024, first residents begin moving in. 2025 to 2027, town centres, schools and neighbourhood amenities take shape. Point to note, 2025, that is when the first EC in the Garden District, Kopan Grand TOP, the first private new development in Tengah, will be launched sometime in April 2026. In the late 2020s, majority of BTOs completed and community fully formed. In the early 2030s, JRL fully operational. Tengah enters a strong mid-term phase. This is also where we will start seeing investors and homeowners reap their first round of profit. Under the URA master plan, Tengah will include multiple residential plots made up of mostly public housing, town centre with retail dining and services, Plantation Plaza, which is already in operation, and the second mall Park Point, which is opening very soon, will house retail spaces, a polyclinic, a supermarket, and also a food court. Several schools and educational institutes. We have Pioneer Primary School, which will commence operations in 2026, and Anglo-Chinese School Primary, which is not only moving to Tengah, but will become a co-ed school in 2030. Other primary schools like Kranji Primary and Princess Elizabeth Primary also serve the area. Community clubs and healthcare facilities. Aside from community centre in Plantation Grove, Tengah will also have a polyclinic and its own hospital. The Tengah General and Community Hospital, run by NUHS, is expected to be ready by 2030. So, what does this mean for buyers? For homeowners, Tengah offers good connectivity, daily amenities like malls, healthcare, schools, and a town designed for long-term living. For buyers and upgraders, the key question is it better to enter early and wait for the transformation, or buy later when everything is completed? That's exactly what we'll be covering in the coming episodes, where we'll dive into price comparisons, entry and exit strategies, and of course, I'll be breaking down a full analysis of the upcoming new launch in Tengah. So, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video.